Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a project I'm going to try to tackle, and it's this on my Ford tractor. I've got a situation in here where we've got this fuse panel. I did some unconventional wiring just to kind of get through when I was using it last. And so what I think is wrong is that fuse block, there's some loose wiring on there. What was happening after some trial and error and figuring, some trial and error, I figured some things out. And first off, like the first thing I noticed, the AC was kicking on and off, and I thought, oh, it's the Freon. The Freon's maybe loose or bad or low. The air conditioning line's bad. Something's broken on it. I thought, okay, well, then I was fiddling around because the blower was turning off that blows the heat or the AC, and so I was fiddling around with the fuse, and I noticed the fuse was loose for that. And what would happen is, what I ended up doing was I wiggled the fuse, and the fan would kick on and off. So I just wedged another fuse in there just to keep the fan going. Well, that lasted so long, and then it stopped working, so I kind of rigged something just bypassing the fuse so that the fan would stay on. But then I found out that the AC wasn't working, or I figured out why the AC wasn't working, and it also had to do with the fuse too there. So what I did is I took, here, I'll kind of show you. I took this. So the fuse was right here for the AC, but I took one of these things and I went to a fuse over here. I believe it's this. Oh, here we go. Sorry, don't mind me, I'm looking at things backwards a bit. Hang on a sec. All right. So I went, this fuse holder here is for the AC, but it shorts. This would be the power supply side of the fuse, but it's shorting out. So I pulled the fuse below that, this one here, because that's for like tail lights or something. So not a big deal. So I took the power from that one, and when I connect it, you can hear, like right now, it engaged the clutch on the compressor for the air conditioning. So that way it wasn't shorting and burning out my fuse or giving me a bad connection to where it would last a while and then the AC would kick off. So now when I did that, then the AC worked the entire time. So basically, there's something going on with it. Either it's just because it's old, it's loose, or the wiring in the back. So the first thing I want to do is I want to pull it off. I want to inspect it and see if there's anything I can either fix without having to purchase a new block, or if I can't fix it and then I gotta just purchase a new block, then I'll do that. So today is just going to be uninstalling the old block. We'll see how that goes. So let me not bore you with a plan, and I'll just pause it and come back. I'm honestly not sure how this thing is connected. I see some screws we could take loose. Try to wiggle it. Connect on the back side there. I'm gonna start with the obvious thing. Gotta get a Phillips in. Something interesting to put back together. Alright, so I got just this part off, but I gotta figure out how to get this entire thing off. Like I said, I don't know. You know what I just realized? I should probably disconnect the battery. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? The problem is that it takes time. Shit. All right. 1 second. All right, well, that's upsetting. Stupid phone darkened the screen on it, or shut it off accidentally, which shuts the camera off when you pause it. So now I gotta merge the two videos together. Not the end of the world. Just extra work. I think I need a 7/16 or half inch. Usually a 7/16 wrench. Yeah, 7/16. Gotta make sure I don't touch the metal on the side here. Not every time, but a lot of times it'll spark. Taking the positive off, just a little easier. The only concern with doing this is kind of why I hesitated. I don't think I get shocked up there, but you never know. But I kind of hesitate doing this because sometimes when you disconnect the battery, you can't just when you disconnect the battery, the cables, you pretty much got to clean the connections back up, because if you go stick it back together, it'll probably work, but then the chances of it having a poor connection and then not wanting to start at all increase. So battery's disconnected now. Should make sure there's a glove or something. I don't think anybody's gonna bump it, but the odd chance that it could slide, get kicked, who knows what, onto the positive. All right. See what we can do now. Back up here. Such an awkward position to be in. Okay, taking those screws off did make this loose. So actually I can push it up out of there. This might be easier than I thought. Maybe I should have pulled all the fuses, but let's see. Yeah, that part's probably boring. Let's see if I can throw you somewhere and you can see the next one. It'd be nice if there was a plug. No, I don't feel like pulling all this paneling off. Are you kidding me? How freaking long it would take? Look at how crappy this is back here. It's all dusty. Again. Another other thing. I don't want to either blow it off or vacuum it off. It's just another thing to take more time. What is this? Probably not that necessary, but whatever. There we go. I'd like to get some of this dust out of here, see what I'm doing. Come here. So it was in here, pushed through. I had a fuse pop out, that's fine. But now, damn it. Is it part of a harness? What the heck? This is not shit. I can't get my face down there. Oh my gosh. All right, here's the thing. If I want to pull all this paneling off, which I don't, is this like, I don't know where it ends. That's the thing, because it's a domino effect. You take this off, then you gotta take that off, then you get to take that off, and then, I've never done it before. And then the other thing is, with this older stuff, you take the stuff apart, and then the stuff doesn't want to go back together right. It's just older. So, all right, because I can't see if there's a connection where there's a group of wires, like, so you can just plug and unplug it, because there's no way I can do any of, like, inspect anything or do nothing without being able to pull that all out. Not like I have the answer unless I actually do something. It's just not fun. And then do I break something too? Like this, for example. I could break this. That wouldn't be fun. Great. Now I got a freaking Phillips, and then I gotta go get 2 different types of heads. I could leave that, I guess. I don't think that's... I don't know. it's not connected to anything. All right. Am I supposed to take the top piece off before I take the side piece? Does it matter? I don't know. Alright, that's one side. Gotta go to the other side. Fingers crossed. It's this panel. Like I said, I got 2 screws over here. And then the thing is, I got the kill switch. I got the key. This work is complicated because I may have to. I don't know if the key comes out. Let's see what we got on this thing here. So I'm hung up. The other side obviously has a cigarette lighter. That's not a big deal. Okay. All right, here's another problem I run into. So I've got I can't get the key out. I don't know why. These old tractors. Oh, there we go. Okay, key's out. So I can unscrew this so it pops right out, or I pull the wires out on the back end, but then I have to remember where they go in. Don't really want to do that. Kill switch, I don't know. That one is I don't know how I get around that one. That is a good one. Because you'd think there would be like a set screw or something like that in this that you loosen so you can pull it off. Unless it screws on. Maybe it screws on, but then, you know, how hard do you try doing that, right? Before you potentially break something. Like you'd think, oh, maybe there isn't. Yeah, I know that's turning there. Okay, let's start with the other thing. I'll be right back. No, I'm not carrying you around everywhere when I go get tools. It's bad enough I gotta march back and forth. So this is the lazy man. Like, not lazy man, but like, I'm just crescent wrench is what it is. Okay. Key switch out. Still got a problem. Like okay. I don't need to take it out completely, but I have to have more flexibility than this. Maybe I can stand up on this. So let's go over there. Let's go. Let's go. See if I can see anything more. Okay. This is what I got now. So, like I said, I'm looking for a way, and it doesn't look at this. Where's my flashlight? It goes right into the wiring harness. What the heck is that for? comes just plugged there. What? That doesn't seem right. What's that for? That for you full. See these two? These aren't connected. Well, what the hell? I don't know what they're for. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't know what that's for. I don't know what that's for. I don't know what this is for. You know, everything. Well, not everything. Most things are working fine, so I'm just gonna leave it. So this thing. What can I do here? I don't want to ruin anything. It's always annoying when I ruin stuff. Like, this has got to just be plugged. Okay, let's think about this. Is there any point in me doing that? Can I do something else? Just unplug something maybe unnecessarily. Oh, great. That's plugged into there. That goes. Oh, they did a jumper. Wonderful. Fine. All right. Let me see. Can I see enough? Can I inspect? What can I do? Wait a minute. What is this? Okay. So I got, the way I see it, I literally have to just work in the space that I have. If I'm gonna get a new one of these boxes, come here. Alright, don't look at me. I have two choices. At this point, I can't verify shit or anything. Excuse me. Looking at that, it doesn't tell me anything. I don't know. I'm assuming I can pull the wires out, right, and unplug. Here's the thing. If I were to just grab this and start unplugging a bunch of wires, you think I'm gonna remember where those all go? No. I could take a picture, but there's layers and layers, so it's not like I can see it. So then there's a wiring diagram. That's true. That's true. And as long as all the wires are the original wires, I could use the wiring diagram and I could get everything wired properly back up. That is true. Here. We can even see it here. Look. Okay. Now, this is the one that's arcing. That's the AC. It's causing me a problem. That's bad. Is that the AC? That's the blower, actually. No, that's got to be the AC. That doesn't matter. There's just screws in there. That better not be what I think it is. Get out of there. I doubt that was causing my problem, but probably it's from those screws I took out earlier. Just fell in there. Okay. So, I don't want to just start unplugging everything. I know this is bad. That's where my problem was. I know that. I've had some other problems with the tractor too. I won't go into the details of it at this point, but so I wanted to just pull this out, take it, set it on the bench, put it in good light, blow it off, and be able to look at it, inspect it. I can't do that. So here's what I would do. I'm thinking, bear with me. Okay. You probably want me to think out loud. So I have a couple thoughts. A, I can pull out those ones that and see if I can figure anything out. Okay? And maybe that's all I need to do. B, I just order a new one of these anyway, which I don't know if I need to, because I might be able to just fix this. But if I order a new one, what I could do is I could pull a plug on this, put it in, and then have the same block next to it, and just move it from there into the same spot, move it from there, and slowly transfer each individual wire over, and inspect the end of each wire, and make sure I don't need to like cut it and whatever the connection is on the end here, and redo it. Okay, and I could gradually just move everything over to a new block, and then I wouldn't lose track of the wiring. I would just move it from the same spot over the same spot, inspect each one each time. It'd be really easy to do it that way. What I could do is I could pull every single wire, inspect it, and put it back. And I don't know if I need to do every single wire, but definitely those few. So that's another thought. All right. This video is getting to be long enough. Tell you what, I'm going to, let me pause it and we'll see. We'll come back. All right. It's probably been like 10 minutes. So what I'm trying to do is this, like this is one. It's just the easiest one for me to look. I got to get one of these out. Right? And this is the easiest one to get at. I can see it the clearest. I'm trying to figure out how to pull it out of there. Okay, there's got to be a catch or something, either on the bottom here or the top, down inside, like a little hole, probably on the metal here, and there's probably like another plastic, like something that it's catching on, because so that it doesn't just come out, right? Because you don't want those to just come out. You gotta have a catch. I'm not sure where the catch is. I'm guessing this bottom side here, it's curved, it's crimped, and then this is the full side up here. And most of the time, if memory serves me correctly, that when they have those catches, they're on the solid hard side. So I think, I'm not sure, I need to wedge something down in here to get it away from the catch so that I can pull it. I don't know if the screwdriver is going to do it. So, all right. So here's what I did. It's probably been another 30 minutes. Maybe not quite, but anyway, this is where you can see. Oh, come on. All right. So this is the black wire that was shorting, causing my problem. So at first I did is I took an air gun and I blew the dust out of everything. Okay. Then in this one, it was like arcing or something in there, which is why it's like black, melted a bit. So what I'm doing, what I did, is I took all these out, all the fuses, pulled all the fuses, and just blew through them with the air gun. Okay. Well, and I noticed in this one, get you light out of the way. I noticed in that one that there was, let's see here, this little piece. And I wonder if that was causing my arcing.
So it's just a little piece of metal, and I didn't even get a chance to inspect it to see what it looked like it came from. That's the thing. Let me put you. Looks like it could be part of a fuse that broke off at one time. That's the thing I'm thinking. Anyway, all right, it's out of there. The other thing I noticed is that I can take and I can take inside the fuses here. Let's see if I can get a good look. There's the where the fuse clamps down. I can't do this and hold it. So here, let me see if I can show you. There is a gap. Get good lighting here. Okay. Maybe you can see it. There's a square side here, on this side, and this side. And what you have down the center there is the metal that the heck is that on there? Okay, it's clean. The metal that the fuse clamps to. Okay. Now in this case, you see this one is the one that on the other side that I was showing you that was burnt. And remember, like the fuses I was saying in the beginning, they were wiggly. What I can do is I can wedge this in here, pry it, and what it does is it presses the clamp a little bit, so then hopefully it actually fits. Because basically the point I'm getting at is that I was trying to figure out how to get these things out. I can't, and when I noticed this, I thought, well, maybe what I can do is I can pry those things so they're closed tightly again. There's no wiggle, and then maybe it'll be, you know, a firm grip on the fuse, and then everything will be fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and do these two here, this one and this one, with that, and then I'm going to reconnect the battery, and I'm gonna see if I have power there like I did before, and we'll go from there. All right. So here we go. I have like the fan on, for example. We got a light, and I'm wiggling it a little bit, right? Nothing. It's not going out. This one, wiggle a little bit, right? Nothing. So I think my connection is good. This one I wiggle a little bit, right? There's nothing coming here, nothing, and then I wiggle it just. Come on, you just did it, didn't you? Let's see here. Oh, by the way, I hooked the battery back up too. Obviously, there, see? But, see, I'm wiggling that. So I think I got to pull that one out and press on that to keep it from doing that, because you don't want that. And then I checked all the others, you know, wiggle. I checked pretty much all the others, and all the others are fine. I think it was just that one. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. So this middle row is fine. Right now it's just that one. I gotta figure out this. Oh, that's right. This one was lights. I gotta turn the lights on, and then it goes. Okay, that one's fine. Turn lights off. That one's fine. This one, I don't know what it's for. Sorry. can't see. This one I don't know what that fuse is for. But anyway, this one, wiggle it, it's fine. Wiggle, it's fine. Wiggle, it's fine. This, I gotta figure out which side's positive. Okay, it's this side. That one's fine. This one, this just might be because it could be a brake light fuse or something like that. So I don't know. Same thing goes for that. This one seems to be fine. This one seems to be problem. This one. That's fine. That one's fine. This one, I don't know what this fuse is for. So it could be something else. And then this one, obviously I don't have a fuse in there. But this, I don't even know what this fuse is for. This is the one I was working on the other side. I need to open the manual to figure that out. Anyway, bottom line is that I think what I can do, I couldn't figure out how to pull them out the back. Fine, whatever. Let's think of another way. Maybe what I did, like I said, shoving this up in there and forcing, back to the base of the clamps, so it forces the fuse holder clamp metal back closer together so the fuse fits more tightly, because these two are the two culprits for the blower and for the AC that were giving me grief. For example, you can hear the AC running, or the blower. Maybe you can hear the blower running. I'm not having a problem right now, right? I can wiggle that a bit, no problem. This one, I can wiggle that, right? No problem. I didn't hear the clutch kick off on the compressor. So, I think it worked. Why now? So I think that the arcing problem was that extra piece of wire in the back. I got that out. Okay, so hopefully that fixed that problem. In terms of it kicking on and off, I've got it so even the fuse wiggles. You go down the field, it's really bumpy and bouncy. Things are bound to just shake a little bit, and maybe that was the problem. So I think if I do that, I'll be fine. And if I'm not fine, then guess what? I get to do this all over again. And then actually get the unit, and I get to go do all that crap. I don't want to do that, but that's just the way it is. So, yeah. I still spent like an hour and a half on this. I still got to put everything back together. It'll probably take me 10 minutes. Maybe. I got to debate. I got to decide if I'm going to. Well, I still got to pinch those few. Okay. I still got to run down the road and look at the animals again. It's Thursday. Tomorrow I'm leaving, so I can't do it tomorrow. So it's Thursday. They need salt and mineral. You know, big hill I climbed up. I have got to go up that either once with a 50 pound bag of salt and also a 50-pound bag of OSK blend. That's a blend of kelp and salt mix. Both 50 pounds, which would be 100 pounds going up the hill one way. That's probably a 1,000-foot walk. Or I walk up there with one bag, walk down, grab the second bag, and walk all the way up. Good thing it's not hot out today. I'm not looking forward to that. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like if you liked. If you disliked it, let me know. Too long, let me know. Give me feedback. And until next time, who knows? Maybe it'll be a week, 2 weeks, a day. I don't know, maybe later today. Peace. Real quick, I just wanted to add, as I was putting the tractor back together, the paneling, I put all the paneling back on, and then I realized that I wanted to check the switch for the four-wheel drive because the four-wheel drive wasn't turning off, and I was bypassing the switch so that it would be off. So I had to pull the paneling back off, and that allowed me to look up for the switch for the four-wheel drive, and I saw that there was a fuse right underneath it. I don't know why they put a fuse there, because there's a fuse in that fuse block that I was working on, but there was another fuse up there by the switch. So anyway, I pulled the fuse and inspected it and tested it, and the fuse was bad. So I put a new fuse in, put everything back together, and then checked the wire that runs to the four-wheel drive to turn it off, and had power there. So I fixed it. So then I put all the paneling back together, put everything back. All I got to do is just put a like a flat screwdriver or something up in there to help close the gaps on those fuse holders. So when they wiggle, they won't lose connection. So I got just those two that I saw. I'm gonna inspect anything else I can then, and then I'm done. And yeah, so no money spent, hopefully, and just time. But time is money. So thanks for watching. See you next time.